Hello everyone, my name is Alex and welcome to our channel. So today is actually going to be a little bit of a different video. I am going to be cooking for Hispanic Heritage Month. To all of my Latinos out there and to everybody else, because everyone should be celebrating, Happy Hispanic Heritage Month. Woo! My dad's side of the family is from Dominican Republic and my mom's side is from Puerto Rico. So I am half Dominican, half Puerto Rican, and I am very proud of it. So that's part of the reason why me and Troy got married in the Dominican Republic. If you haven't seen our wedding video, go back and watch it if you want to watch it. So I actually made some arepas. That's not a Caribbean dish, but I've had so many arepas over my lifetime. It's a bigger thing in Central and South America, and I just wanted to try it. So I've been making arepas for the past few months. I thought that would be a cool thing to make for this video. I also made some sofrito. I'll show you how I did that in the beginning of this video. That is basically the base of all of, or not all, but some meats and some other foods that you want to cook. So I'll show you guys what that consists of. And then I also did some picadillo. I don't know if it's technically considered picadillo. I made my own little like twist to everything. But in celebration of Hispanic Heritage Month, here is a perfect Hispanic Heritage Month meal that you can cook. So feel free to copy my recipe and everything that I did. I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's get to cooking. Alright, so let's make some sofrito. We're taking out some cilantro. We're going to wash it very thoroughly. It usually comes with some dirt in there, so you just want to make sure to wash everything, including your bell peppers. And then we do need a red onion. So this is essential for some good tasting sofrito. My eyes were probably watering as I was doing this, but it's okay. We're just gonna get through it and cut all of that up. And then I cut up 2 bell peppers. Usually I like to put a red bell pepper and a green bell pepper in my sofrito, but I didn't have green ones, so it's okay. Just use what you have. And then once you get all of that cut up, we're going to put that in a food processor. I have a food processor from Ninja. It's really good. And we're just gonna cut up the cilantro. I think I put too much in this sofrito, but it's okay. It still turned out pretty good. So we are also going to add some olive oil in there, and that just helps it start going and moving in the food processor. And also some salt. So salt is actually a preservative and it just keeps it fresher for longer. And now the best part, a lot of garlic. As you can see, I don't measure anything. I just put in what my heart desires, and then we're gonna blend all of that up. I didn't add the cilantro yet because there was no room, so we're gonna blend the first things up first, and then now we're going to add the cilantro and continue mixing. So once we get all of that mixed up, I usually save mine in jars and just refrigerate it. It could last up to 2 weeks, no more than that. You could also freeze your sofrito, and that is fine as well. Obviously, it'll last a lot longer, but I use sofrito in basically everything, so 2 weeks is fine. Now we're gonna move on to making some arepas. Don't come for me if you are actually from a country where you make arepas. I didn't really know what I was doing, but I was just doing some basic ones. So you add some salt, butter, I think honestly arepas don't really have that much in them. As far as the plain arepa, I'm not talking about the mixture or anything that you want to add into it, but once I heated up the butter, I just added that to the mix and I kept on blending. I also added some mozzarella cheese in it, and that just makes it gooey and cheesy and more tasty. So we're gonna continue mixing, and then I just went in with my hands. That's the best way. Arepas are actually cooked on the stove, kind of like a pancake. I don't know why I used some coconut oil. Actually, if you use some butter for the non-stick part, it makes it taste so much better. So I would actually recommend using butter instead of the coconut oil that I use. But anyway, you just want to flip them around once they cook and they are browned on one side. And now moving on to the picadillo, I added the sofrito in the pan with some olive oil and then some ground beef. This is 2 pounds of ground beef, lots of adobo, lots of cumin, and as you can see, we're just mincing all of that up. This takes a lot of arm power. My arms were hurting after mixing up all of this picadillo, but it's okay. It's definitely worth it. I also added some tomato paste if you saw that. We continue mixing and then just let it cook. And also I cooked this in medium heat. I also put some carrots in there for some vegetables. Technically picadillo doesn't have carrots in it, so you don't have to add carrots if you don't want to. And then the best part, add some green olives. This is an important ingredient in picadillos. You also want to add some olive juice for some more flavor. And that is all for our meal today. I also made a guac mix with some avocado lime dressing. I think we have Troy that's about to demonstrate to you guys how he put it all together. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you make this meal, I would love it if you would let me know in the comments. If you are a Latin American, if you are Hispanic, what meal screams to you Hispanic Heritage Month? Tell me in the comments below. Happy Hispanic Heritage Month to everybody, and we will see you in the next video. Bye!
It's almost like a mouth. See?
Yeah, pocket.
Yeah, well, that's a bit better word, pocket. For the meat, you go however much meat you want. I don't like going too much because I don't like it like stuffing, not stuffing, but filling, like falling out. So fill it to how I want it to. Then I will put some mozzarella cheese in there.
Nice. And you could also like put the mozzarella cheese inside of the arepa if you want to, like before you fill it, so that there's mozzarella all around.
Final, the best thing.
That looks good.
Put a little bit of guac, smashed avocado on top. Then we eat.
Ooh. What's your review?
10 out of 10. The arepa is nice and soft. If the arepa is hard, it kind of throws off the whole thing. But the meat tastes fantastic. And the homemade avocado.
Chunky guac.
Chunky guac, we could call it.
Chunky flavored guac.
Yes, so good. And forgot to add
The Cholula.
Put that on there. Just enough.
Ooh. Nice.
So good.